True Crime with Terrible Sight here. World of YouTube. Wanted to go over this quick Reddit comment that came up today. And it literally asks the question, as you can read clearly in the statement. Thinking like the killer. Oh man. Now, I always say in my videos, in order to catch a killer, you must think like a killer. And this person is obviously asking the question is, what would you do as a killer? Well, I don't think I've done a video like this, but hell, maybe I'll give it a try. Because, if you think about it, if you want to do a killing, yeah, you gotta be very, very scary. You gotta be a monster. You gotta really look into, being that creature that people wouldn't expect you to be. Within these cases, like Maura Murray, the Delphi murders, the Taj Narbonne murder that I cover, you think of what happened to these people and these kids, and you're going to sit there and think of, wow, this person did this, of stabbing with a knife, shooting with a gun, dismantling bodies and cutting them up, burning them, whatever, cannibalism, and you sit here and your stomach is twisting and turning, and you want to throw up, and you think it's just the most sickest damn thing you've ever heard. But that's the thing you got to deal with being an investigator. That's the thing you got to deal with thinking like a killer. And I mean, also, you got to think of the plan that you would make outright to get, say so, the perfect murder, the perfect crime to go off and kill somebody and to make it, your own, and to make it as scary as possible. Now, because of the fact that I could not see myself killing an innocent person, I will put this in perspective of how I would do it. Say so to one of these people that have done it. That's right. We're going to look into the fact of how I would kill somebody if it was a child pedophile, if it was a woman beater that, and raped, if it was a child beater and rape, right? Them type of things right there is what I would be looking in to plan and plot the perfect murder. And take these bastards off the street, right? Because, I don't want no one coming on my channel listening to this video and be scared. Because I would never do nothing to the innocent. Only to those I speak of. Especially bullies. I wouldn't murder a bully, but I'd most definitely beat and pound the shit out of them and show them who's boss, because I've done it in the past. I've done it throughout my life, and that's it. That's how I run and roll. But to kill, let me tell you, like I say, if this is going to be towards someone that is right, like, say so, Bridge guy, I mean, I would definitely put on my most evilest thoughts and face, and whatever I'd feel in that moment is what I would feel to do to this guy. And it would probably be the same thing he's done to that person. So if there's a stabbing, if there's a shooting, and there was... One thing I wouldn't do, though, would be raping. But torture? Oh, yes. Torture would be my number one thing to do to this person. And I'll tell you, whether it be slicing down the skin with razor blades and lemon juice, or so be it. I did mention in my last video about a tree stump, huge spike, gasoline, set it on fire and give that person an axe. But I tell you, man, I would not be nice, man. And I would do what the things, and if it was individual people that have done individual things to other innocent people, even to children, man, where their lives and their minds are not fully developed, and, you know, they're just sitting there, you know, eating an ice cream, smiling, laughing one day, and, you know, sitting there looking at you, and, hey, man, what are we gonna do next? And just toddling along and walking and waddling like little kids do, the cuteness of it all, and they're sitting there smiling. Oops, they do a little clumsy tumble down on the ground. You pick him up. He's laughing and giggling, and the innocence of this poor child taken by some freak of nature, a monster, a beast, a prey. And I'll tell you, man, when I think of this stuff, especially when I looked into an article, or, you know, quite all the articles I look into, but the most ones that would stand out to me that I would use right now is, one of them is The Boy in the Box. Look up the story. And Baby Pete, I think his name was Peter, but they called him Baby Pete. And to look at the pure innocence of these kids and to see what had been done to them, not fully developed, I would have no hesitation. I would have no problem taking, beating, and doing what they had done to them kids. You look at any case, you put it out there, and if I was to put out there, you know, if I could do this as a job, oh hell, you call, you say what's done, and I have no problem doing it. So if I'm gonna take a rock or a huge pipe and bash into someone's skull, I do it. No hesitation, no remorse, and no feeling. If I was to take a knife and jab it right into someone's throat, I would have no remorse, no feeling, no nothing. I would just do it. And of course, this would be to people of the innocence that have had it done to them. I would have no problem doing this to anybody. Freaking glare, that glasses, bleh. But anyways, to thinking like a killer, man. But how would you go about doing that and then be sane? Let me see. Really, I cannot really explain that, because if I was to do something of this manner, have no remorse and no feelings of doing it, I'm trying to think, how would I feel? I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. All I can say is no remorse, no feeling of any of it. And because of the innocent faces that lie in an article or whatnot, and that's what brings, I can say that's what I can say, just because of the fact that you're looking at innocent victims and how they were cut short. That is the only thing I would be thinking of if I was to become and thinking like a killer. So, I mean, I don't think anybody commented on this yet. But, on one comment. But actually, as you can see, this came up 4 hours ago. And the only comment that came up was the one from this one. Just a reminder from the Reddit app. Or, saying that keep your guidelines and things and blah, 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 bullshit. Read it, right? As for the Maura Murray case, what I see, The Vanishing with Sandra Bullock. Great movie. Great movie. Jeff Bridges and Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, god damn it. I like him as an actor too, and his father, but Sutherland. I can't even say his goddamn name, but that right there is what reminds me of what happened to Maura Murray. A very vulnerable girl, kind of ditzy, and, she reminded me of like a little nerdish type girl that just, whether or not she drank or not or anything, but whoever got her in either literally gunpoint her or chloroformed her. And I mean, I think that's what I would have done if I was the killer. Something that would have knocked her out, or get that gun stuck in her face and just say, "You bitch, get in here, I'm gonna shoot your brains out," or say something crazy in that manner, right? But I mean, like I say, I can't really even come out with that because it's to an innocent person. But if it was to someone like Bridge Guy or even Ted Bundy, say John Wayne Gacy, hey, shut up. Oh man, I would only let you think of what I would do of screaming in their face. 'Cause I can't give you a visual of it. Because I'll tell you, when I do a certain set of things with my eyes and I look in the mirror sometimes and I'm just goofing around with myself, I'll tell you, I do this thing with my eyes, I scare myself. And, because I know there's something lying behind my eyes. And that is what I say because of bullying, because of my life, because of how it came. And I even had someone comment saying that they like my videos, but I scare them. But believe me, you're innocent. There's nothing I would ever do to make anybody fear me. Only if I was to be threatened, especially by killers. So, but I won't even show you or even give you a taste of what I could do to someone if I was a killer, because yeah, like I say, there's a certain thing I do, and I do have a loud voice, and I mean, my voice is starting to get in old age lost sometimes. You can tell in my videos. I know someone that commented a long time ago, told me to stop making videos because I sound like I got razor blades in my throat. But yeah, you know what? You got kids, you're yelling, you wake up early in the morning out of a dream, and you gotta, document something. I can't help that, and I will not stop. But, just to think and imagine thinking like the killer. Honestly, if I was to think about Maura Murray or these other cases I cover, man, it turns my stomach. It's like it makes me sick. But if I was to think of killing the killer, no remorse, nothing. You would get not a damn living thing out of me that would make me feel sorry, feel bad, or even give a goddamn rat's ass where the body has been put. I wouldn't even feel nothing. I could move on with my ordinary life and be one cheerful guy, knowing that there would be one less murderer on this earth. And that's a God-forgiven truth. But you know what? I don't let that shit go to my head. I don't let that overrule me. But if I feel threatened or if something is coming after me, I do defend myself. And that's why I can't work. Because I had something happen. And right, something bad happens in one of my videos. Check it out. My past caught up with me. And that's why I can't get a job now. Past caught up with me. But anyways, if only you could just visualize me screaming in someone's face and just giving me this opportunity to give my look. Even Ice Cube says that stuff in his movie, man. What was it, Road Trip or something? Or that one he did with the kid and the girl, and awesome movie. Check it out. I think it's Road Trip, but he's, he even said, you gotta have that look. And he's like, bro, you have that look. And that look is what makes you, like I said, my look, whoa. So I don't wonder why I scare myself. People call me ugly. But anyways, I just wanted to go over this. See how things are running out of this topic right here of the Maura Murray case. That's another thing. It's just getting so to the point, man. It's sad to say. But like everything else, that red truck. The red truck. And now people are friggin' coming up with this, man. It's like, wow. It's sad that everything's running out on this case. And one day, if they don't catch the Delphi killer, it's gonna run out on that too, man. All these cases, it's sad. It's friggin' sad. But I just wanted to share that and show everybody, like I say, the case is just getting... Now we gotta talk about thinking like the killer. Jesus Christ. Insane, people. Till that next video, be safe, take care. Always beware.